I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
It's Tuesday night. We've got action between Manchester City and AFC Bournemouth. Kick-off is at 8 o'clock for the final game of this Premier League game week 37.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants. I do not believe my eyes. This is extraordinary. Greatness awaits.
Oh. Right. folks, a good evening to all folks, and welcome back aboard here, folks. Once again, folks, down to Reals Football. My name is Tom, and I will bring you the watch along tonight, folks, everybody, for Manchester City's second AFC Bournemouth live in the Premier League. If you do alright, watch you on the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and thank you very much indeed, folks. Everybody joins here today. Kickoffs coming your way at 8 o'clock, live in the Premier League, and Tom is a little bit flapped. Okay, what the bloody hell? What? What's going on there? Hang on. I don't understand. Ah, okay, that right. It went all fat. No, I got myself into a little bit of a flap post ahead of this stream because I was just clearing out my desk a little bit, and all of a sudden, my slips for tonight have gone missing. I can't find them, so I did have some in play, only for about £1.50, but now they've vanished. So yeah, they've vanished, people. If I do find them, then I will absolutely take you through them, and you know. But yeah, I've lost them. Yeah, I feel like a complete fool because I have literally lost my slips. I cannot find them. Yeah. Okay. Picture 3-1 Bournemouth. It's James's prediction. I'm going to go 1-0 to Man City. Yeah, I had some. Oh, that is going to annoy me, you know. Seriously, is it? I'm still looking for them. I'm just looking around everywhere for them. I think I was looking for a. Oh. Yeah, bit of a sour one, that really. Me losing my bookie slips. I'm annoyed at myself for that. Right. Yes, that's why the overlay wasn't ready. The poll was up till bloody last second. So I can only apologise, people. But when you've got a man who has lost something and he's on a limited time, yeah, men aren't very good at doing things quickly. Let's just say that. And I'm one of those people. Let's take away the Crystal Palace Man City overlay. Let's replace that one with the City Bournemouth one. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, so I now have no idea what I betted on. I don't know if I'll ever find them again. I don't know if I'll redeem any winnings. If I'll be able to redeem. I don't know if I'll won. If I've won, I won't know if I've won. Sorry. So yeah, but it's not you guys' fault. It's my fault because something in my brain made me. Well, I know they're not in my jacket. I know they're not in my jacket. If they're in my jacket, then I'm going crazy. But yeah, there's no chance. Okay, what am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my charging wire for my phone now. Right, let's get you through to the team news and the match information. Live action for the Etihad then on this lovely evening. First time ever that I've bleeding lost my better slips. Fully on. No, I don't want an AirPod. Oh, charging wire, that's it. That's what I want. Maybe I should plug myself in, and it might just tell my brain where the bleeding I've put them. But it's a done deal now. Katie Donovan, good to see you. What called board referee? I am not 100% sure of. James. I'm not sure how bloody sane I am now. Is it down there? Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways. Right, team news. Here we go. Scroll up. Scroll up. Crystal Palace are against Wolves then. Kick off 8 o'clock for that one. Losing bleeding everything tonight. Ederson begins in goal for Manchester City then. A back four of Ruben Diaz, Josko Gvardiol, Manuel Akanji, and Mateus Nunes plays behind a midfield split into two parts, a defensive two of midfield two, sorry, of Omar Mamouche, no, Ilkay Gundogan, no, Mateo Kovacic, and Ilkay Gundogan, there we go. And then the attacking midfield three the attacking midfield is a three of Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, and Omar Mamouche. Leading the front by himself is your lone striker of Erling Haaland. I'm rattled, people. I'm rattled. Look at me. On the bench is Stefan Ortega, Nathan Ake, Jack Grealish, Nico Gonzalez, Rodri, Phil Foden. Rodri back on the bench for the first time. Wow. Phil Foden, Oscar Bob, Nico O'Reilly, and Jeremy Doku. And then for the Cherries, we've got Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, a back four of Dean Houghton and Milos Kerkez, both linked with moves away from the club at the end of the season. And then there's Julian Araujo and Ilya Zabarnyi playing behind a midfield again, split into two parts, a defensive two of Lewis Cook. And Tyler Adams playing behind the attacking midfield three of Marcus Tavernier, Justin Kluivert, and Antoine Semenyo. Leading the front though by himself is your lone striker Vanelson on the bench. For Bournemouth is Will Dennis, Marcos Senesi, Adam Smith, Julio Soler, Matai Akim Bonny, David Brooks, Ben Winterburn, Daniel Jebison, and Zane Silcott Dewberry. Oh, on Facebook, yeah, that's all right, mate. That's all right. No worries. Yeah, I just added it anyway. I knew it was. Sadly, I don't know the location of everything tonight. And it's really, really driving me mad. Because I had them in my hands about 22, and now they're gone. Pain in my bloody backside. I'll come across them at some point and I'll go, oh, there they are. Oh, winner, winner. Yeah, Man City and Palace did bloody win. Richard James, you're not going to believe me when I say this, but I've lost my bet slips. Fully on. Captain Bournemouth is... there we go. Hang on a minute. Lewis Cook tonight, Jamesy. Lewis Cook is the Bournemouth captain at the Etihad. Right, onto the league table quickly before we get into the stages of kickoff preparation. So Manchester City can move on to 66 points with a draw. That would move them above Aston Villa, Newcastle and Chelsea by goal difference currently. The 3 points could move them to within 4 points of us and on to 67 points. Bournemouth can move on to 50. Yeah, they can a maximum of 50. Yeah, probably not. It's a big occasion for Kevin De Bruyne. Because it's his final ever home game for Manchester City. Well, he might be going to Aston Villa in his next pursuit of football. So City against Bournemouth. Our teams are going out to the right now, the Etihad. So we're just preparing, and I believe that our Soccer Saturday, I was just listening at the Sky, and I've noticed that there was no David Jones, and there was no Kelly Cates in my voice. No, I think the Soccer Saturday guy's doing the coverage tonight. I'm just going through the team news on Sky then. City against Bournemouth. Fast approaching us. Quick look at William Hill, I think, now. See if there's anything I can trigger to make up for my lost build-up. Well, I've got a free bet on there, so we're going to use that one. We've got Kevin De Bruyne shot on target, Man City to win, and both teams to score. Well, tomorrow is the Europa League final, and you could join us for that one. 7:45 for the 8 o'clock kickoff. Kevin De Bruyne then Final game at the Etihad, of course, his final career game as a Manchester City player will be at Craven Cottage against Fulham on Sunday. There might be Jorginho leaving Arsenal after the trip to St Mary's for us on Sunday as well. Yeah, I can't lie to you. On Sunday, it looked like Jorginho, by his face, he was gonna. Well, he looks like he's gonna retire. To be honest with you, I'm not saying anything's confirmed, but it could be Jorginho's final game at St Mary's. To be fair, of his career. KDB, in an honourable way, gets us underway. He's the honourable man for Manchester City. So City can move back up to third with a win. But of course, they are going to be challenged, I'm sure, by Bournemouth tonight. It's a little bit different circumstances. City not quite at their best, not really able to put away teams. Did not really succeed against Crystal Palace in any way. A match that I have to say it's a match that wouldn't normally make television, but it's going to be one that's going to be interesting. But of course, Manchester City will be able to repin a lot of the TV rights if they get Europa League next season, because they'll be on the Thursday, Sunday, meaning that any 2 o'clock kickoffs, I think, are on television now. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting deal, actually. And I have found out, thank you very much to the word of Hazza, that for the FIBA Club World Cup, which is going to be covered across Realltom Football, we will be having the Club World Cup available and across here when it's happening. So we'll be doing some of that. And yeah, Club World Cup, we will be doing some of that, as I said. And that is all free on DAZN. So you don't need a DAZN subscription. You'll need a DAZN account, but you don't need a subscription. And I believe one of Manchester City's games is going to be live on Channel 5 as well. We've got loads of stuff happening, actually. We've got internationals, of course, for England. There's going to be the Nations League. We're going to close out the Nations League. We'll be live for the final, of course. So much happening, really. I don't think that we'll be left too unentertained. And Kluivert in, take the touch. What do you mean, James? What broadcasting rights have Channel 4 won for what? I don't. Can you explain to me what you mean? What are Channel 4 doing for Bournemouth? What? I'm not aware of Channel 4 winning any broadcasting rights. So yes, folks, when it comes closer to the time, we will have I'll do a bit of a kind of preview for when the Club World Cup comes. But yeah, it's going to be something for us to bite our teeth into throughout June. Bernardo Silva. We have got a feature, by the way, in beta right now. I'm only showing it on the screen for a few seconds. But chat, if you want to start commenting, that will help us test out this feature. We don't plan to use it on watch-alongs, but we are planning to use it for other things. And now the chat are going to stay silent because they don't want me to show off the new feature. Well, you might be able to see a little bit of a grey box has just appeared on the screen. Yeah, that's kind of part of it. So, well, we've got a spammer, but yeah, there you go. And then obviously, yeah, I can pin them to the screen as well. Kluivert loses it all. Just why? Kovacic's effort. The ball headed away nicely by Sapani. Is Omar Mamouche. Let's work with that one wide right to Nunez. Ruben Diaz. Kovacic. Not surprised that Bournemouth are sitting back. City having plenty of attacks. It could be a much tighter game on the outset, really. You would feel anyway. Well, our subtotal at the moment, I believe, is 1.0086. All chance. Nunez slid in and Kepa Arrizabalaga did well. Close to 1.09k. Please stop spamming, by the way. EPL games, whatever it is. Yeah, we don't need spammers, thank you. I am going to ban it because I don't want spammers in my chat. But yes, folks, this might become a little bit more. Well, we're going to start to phase it in, but yes, it's a little bit small for my current liking, but we might be able to use it to our advantage. The new show comments on stage feature from StreamYard. And it is in beta at the minute, so they're testing it. You see, they do all these wonderful things, StreamYard, but yet they still haven't given me the ability to do clocks. Hello, Fraser. I'm going to go 1-0, actually. There you are, little phrase. Can you see? It's so small. That's the trouble. But look, see? It pops up just there. City away to, yeah, I think it will be. I think Fulham. I think one. I'm going to go 1-1 in that game's context. Yeah. Well, I'm going to remove it now anyway. I'm going to get rid of it because it's too small at the minute. It is in beta. It is in beta. So eventually, when StreamYard have done all of their required tweaks, I'll be able to hopefully adjust this a little bit more. Might not be a feature that I'll be using very often though, because I already have the ability to pin the comments to the screen. You know what I mean? Like, I know it takes away the scoreboard, but I think that it's better that I can just click on the comments that I want to pin to the screen. Ooh, nice, James. You're going on holiday to Portugal on the 3rd of June. Very nice. Yes, I need to get my exact dates, actually, to when this Club World Cup starts. In fact, I want to figure it out. Well, it goes as far as Wednesday, the 18th of June. I think it's quite immediate, actually, after the start of the new season, this Club World Cup. Manchester City's game against Wydad is going to be live on Channel 5, which is a really interesting one. Yeah. So 5, I've got this one, Wednesday the 18th of June, 5 o'clock, Manchester City versus Wydad AC. I've got Channel 5 and the Zone for that one. Oh, it's a beauty from Marmouche. City 1, Bournemouth 0. Beauty from Marmouche. What a hit. And in the game which has a sense of criticality to it. What a start for Manchester City. Oh, yes. I have a kickoff time update. So the Sheffield United versus Sunderland game has been moved from 3 p.m. on Saturday to 3:01 p.m. and that is in support of I think the British Heart Foundation. Yeah, there you go. So the Championship playoff final will kick off 1 minute later than the Scottish Foot Cup final. So City, as things stand, are back up to Fern. MK Mahir, welcome in. Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad at 3:15 as well on that Saturday. Kirkez. There is a game, by the way, on Sunday that has now been confirmed as please stop spamming. Please just stop spamming. I don't know why we're getting spammers in tonight. We don't tolerate it. We're not tolerating spammers. Thank you very much. MK Mahir. I just want to check, actually. Have I got a goal? No, I haven't got a goal at Crystal Palace. I've not got a goal at Crystal Palace right now. You're just watching, yeah, Liverpool's new left back potentially. Crystal Palace are playing Wolves as well tonight, by the way. That one kicks about 8 o'clock. We do have a Sky Sports TV confirmation as well for the final day. Nottingham Forest Chelsea has been the first selection made by Sky Sports. And I believe we are going to get the confirmation at some point that TNT Sports will show Liverpool's game against Crystal Palace. That is the rumour I've had. Liverpool's game against Palace will be live on TNT Sports, but I can't confirm it just yet. There's Nunez. Kovacic. EFL League 2 final, by the way. We will have that one as well. That's coming on Monday. Wimbledon against Walsall. The only final we won't have is the League 1 playoff final. So the League 1 playoff final, I believe, is it 12 on Sunday? Yeah. So yeah, 1 p.m. There you go on Sunday. Yeah, we won't have that one. We won't have the League One playoff final, but we will have the League Two playoff final. So League Two playoff final, Championship playoff final, both live on this channel. So see on the front foot. And don't forget as well, week tomorrow, after the Europa League final, it's going to be the UEFA Conference League final between Real Betis and Chelsea. In that same week as well, on the Saturday, we will have the Champions League final. But the first of the 3 European finals is the biggest one, and it's a really big one. Tomorrow, we have got the UEFA Europa League final live on Realltom Football. Kickoff is at 8 o'clock, and it's Tottenham against Manchester United. Haaland. Yeah. Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne's name still being rung around the stadium. Moved wide then. Oh. Haaland. Stop spamming, please, guys. We're getting a lot of these EPL games live on ESPN, UHD.com spammers tonight. Yeah, we're not going to tolerate it on this channel. Thank you. Please do not come onto our channel and spam. Thank you. So there it is then, people. What a beauty. The Champions League final. And we're looking at the Super Sunday. Yeah, I don't think there's anything, is there? There's not appearing to be anything of excitement. The National League promotion final, I might have that, you know. I might just do it. Depends, because, you know, I might want something to entertain myself on that Sunday. Bernardo Silva. Goal for Wolves at Palace. Goal for Wolves at Selhurst Park. Goal for Wolves then. We've got a goal coming through. It's for Wolves. Let's find out who the Wolverhampton Wanderers goal scorer is. Wolves goal scorer, which is waiting for it. Wolves goal scorer is Still unsatisfied with the goal scorer for Wolves. Oh, it's on ball. De Bruyne. Oh, he's hit the underside of the bar, and it didn't go in. It's gone down as Agbadou. Emmanuel Agbadou for Wolves then. With that goal for Wolves, it's a goal at Selhurst Park. Wolves are 1-0 up. Emmanuel Agbadou with that Wolverhampton Wanderers goal against the FA Cup holders. Shut up. I'm hoping that Spain-France game, by the way. Looking at this one, I have no idea the date on it, but Spain-France, Nations League. Yeah, please, Prime. I will pay you £2.50 to watch that. Yeah, for some reason Prime have got this pay-per-view, but I'll pay for it. Quick equaliser for Palace. A very quick response, in fact, for Palace. And that Palace response... Eddie Nketiah. Very quick equaliser for Crystal Palace. It's 1-1 at Selhurst Park. Bournemouth not really pushing for a response here as of yet. Bernardo Silva. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, yeah, that chance of De Bruyne. How on earth has he missed that one? Underside of the bar. I'm out. Yeah, Bournemouth have, since the goal, not really offered a lot of threat. I'm not sure they've had a shot, actually, in this game. Cherries haven't really done much harm to Manchester City. Kirkez. That is Kluivert. Stop spamming, man. Yeah, mate, whoever this is, man, with all these spam accounts, just stop it, man. Don't want it, and you will get banned, so. I don't know where this has come from tonight. It's going to be a cracker. Oh. PSG Atletico. Oh, cracker. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Chelsea Leon. Pretty good games. Pretty darn good games. Can't lie to you about it. Marmouche slides through to Gundogan and the diving block. When we count anyway, flags up. Oh, what a beauty of a goal. Top bins. From Omar Marmouche, the Egyptian. Manchester City's Mo Salah. 7th Premier League goal of the season for him. Rare attack for Bournemouth. Houghton. Forward for Tavernier. And it's in for Evan Nilsson, who's hit the post. And what a chance to equalise. Not taken. However, Crystal Palace have taken a chance to complete the first half comeback against Wolves. It is 2-1. And the goal scorer is for Crystal Palace, who've turned it around. Is another one for Eddie Nketiah. So he's got 2 to turn it around and make it 2-1 to Crystal Palace against Wolves. Crystal Palace then 2-1 ahead against Wolves. They were 1-0 down not too long ago. De Bruyne or Haaland. For the 4th minute. Kirkes. Good use of the body. Feeds it through. Evan Nilsson looking to slip through the middle. Straight back to Ederson though. Kovacic can find Haaland. Easy interception for Bournemouth. Can they start to generate a few more chances? It's been a bit of a one-way game. Houchin. Cook. Zabani. Ball pop forward. Or loose and give it away cheaply for Tavernier. That's Dean Houchin's 10th yellow card of the season. Jordan, welcome in. Allison. Semenyo's offside. Oh, shame. It looked like a good attack. Milos Kerkez. De Bruyne wants a free kick. He's not going to get it. Houchin dispossessed. Bernardo Silva. Erling Haaland. De Bruyne. Marmouche. Haaland has gone to the middle. De Bruyne. 8 minutes to go to half time. City 1, Bournemouth 0. Nunes. Bernardo Silva back into Nunes. Right across and cleared away. Bernardo Silva's going to try and follow it up. It's good cover from Kerkez. Back forward into the path of Gundogan, who will get to it. Shapes it back in for Bernardo Silva. Second goal for City before half time. City 2, Bournemouth 0. Bernardo Silva with number 2 for the men of Pep Guardiola in pursuit of a Champions League spot. And they aren't sitting down after losing the FA Cup final, are they? It's much more of a messy goal than the first one. Misses a challenge Bernardo Silva, but that pass back in and then the cut back from Gundogan is a good one. And he fires it in emphatically, Bernardo Silva. So City are 2 goals ahead before the break. Balls aimed towards Tavernier, but cut out by the goal scorer Bernardo Silva. Any more goals at Selhurst Park? Not right now. Still 2-1 to Crystal Palace, who've turned things around. Oh, back Haaland. Well, big up 5 likes on the stream. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame though throughout this watch along we've had so many spammers come in. Hopefully, though, I've eradicated a lot of them, and we don't get any in the Europa League final tomorrow, because I know that's going to be a lot more lively streaming. It's going to be a big occasion. The last thing I want is to be dealing with spammers. Particularly whilst I'm biting my nails, praying that Manchester United win it. I'm going to be biting my nails, honestly, because I'm an Arsenal fan, for those of you who are a neutral perspective, by the way. I'm an Arsenal fan. And as you can imagine, I do not want Spurs to win the trophy tomorrow. So yes, bit of nail biting, but I have a feeling it's going to be a Maguire moment. Maguire with the winner. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a Harry Maguire moment. Honestly, I tell you what, Maguire, he might as well get... If he scores a winner tomorrow in the final, he should get a statue. Because that guy gets slated so much, right? So much. When actually, he scores all the important goals for United. Winning goals. Big goals. He's had all this stick and all this mistreatment when, yeah, actually, every time United need a big goal, who's the man who comes up with it? Who? The most abused footballer, but yet the most important one in the sense of winning goals. He may not be that good at defending, but he comes up trumps for winning goals, and he's a good finisher. So yes, nice little evening tomorrow. With the Europa League final on the horizon. Oh, yellow card, yeah. Oh, ball in. Kappa pushed away. So last couple of seconds before half time, depending on the added time. Obviously, two added minutes at the end of the first half. 2 minutes added time. Not bad, thank you, Mr. B. Harry. Chance for Vanelson. So we'll have a Cook and Kirkes. And over the top from Kluivert. It's about to hit half time. Half time whistle. And City 2 goals ahead. Marmoush and Bernardo Silva on the score sheet. It's Manchester City 2, AFC Bournemouth 0. I'm sorry? Yeah, City 2, Bournemouth 0 is the half-time score. Right, what are my stats? Don't know really. I want stats on both of the games, actually. Even though I've lost my better slips, I'm still very annoyed about that. Yeah, Bournemouth XG is super, super low. Right, I've placed a free bet on William Hill, by the way. We've got Kevin De Bruyne shot on target. Man City to win and both teams to score. So I'd like a Bournemouth goal back. No shot on target for KDB yet. And yeah, that is a free bet. Although I still don't know the status of my bets because obviously I lost them. Like an idiot. Tottenham versus Man United epic boost. Ooh, what's this? EVS bet up to £10. Tottenham Man United. Bruno Fernandes shot on target, 90 minutes, impact supplies. Gonna have to do that, I think. I think I'll have to trigger that one tomorrow. Europa League final money back offer. Oh, yeah. Free bet if I bet builder losers. No thanks. Don't want that. Unlock 100 free spins. I've seen you already. Thank you very much. Okay, the half-time pundits that are on. And we've got, Soccer Saturday guy on. What's his bloody name? I don't know what his name is, but honestly, Soccer Saturday presenter's on. Yeah, I thought so. And they've got the old school Friday night football table out as well. They're just analysing the Marmouth goal. What a beauty it was. And it's going to be Manchester United's trophy. You're delusional. Yes, I agree. Ah, here we go. The shot. He hits the underside of the bar. What a miss. Completely open goal. It's a sitter. Simon, that's it. There we go. Yeah, Simon. Soccer Saturday Simon in the presenting chair tonight. I expect it to be Kelly Cates, truthfully, but there you go. Maybe it needs to be a feature for next season. Soccer Saturday Simon on the Premier League presenting duties. Yeah, I logged in and I was like, who the bloody hell's voice is that? And I was like, that ain't Dave Jones. That ain't Cal Cates. And it most certainly ain't Tony, Carabao Cup guy. Whatever his name is. What's his name? Bloody glasses, beard, does the Carabao Cup on Sky. Tony something, I think. Also works for the BBC.
Against Bournemouth from 7 o'clock on Sky Sports Premier League tonight. There's the plug. I'm just right by the old OB truck. It's all a bit different these days to when I last presented the live game in Sky because it's all done remotely now. Technical stuff's here. Directors. Tonight it's the wonderful Sarah Cheadle doing the match directing and Piper doing the press directing. They're all back at Sky. The stats guys are back at Sky. Producers, the assistant producers, they're all back at Sky. So it's a very different world these days. I've got used to live video as well. But it's been lovely coming back and seeing some familiar faces who I saw many, many times down the years when I did the Football League and the Premier League. And that just helps settle the nerves. Anyway, on air at 7. See you later. Morning.
Okay, we'll start with Sue.
Tuesday.
Yeah, game over. Just about can see that. Yeah, game over. Feels like it, doesn't it? It was a bit of just a bog standard first half, really. Must be said. City very dominant. Second half is about to get going then. TNT are already in Bilbao, preparing for the biggest European final of the 3 this season. Oh, okay. We've got an interesting clip here. Trent Alexander-Arnold watched the Liverpool fans celebrate a 3-2 defeat. Party despite 3-2 defeat at the Amex. Time for the second half, when Manchester United win the UEFA Europa League. Indeed, Wolves are 2-1 down. They were 1-0 up. And it's time for our second half at the Etihad. Remember, folks, this is the final neutral perspective Premier League game of the season live on this YouTube channel. After today, there will not be another Premier League game on this channel that does not involve Arsenal. So please do be aware that this is the last ever time this season now where we will be covering a Premier League game that does not involve Arsenal and is completely of a neutral perspective from my point of view. Of course, our Premier League final day game will be Southampton against Arsenal. That one is kicking up at 4 o'clock, as per all the other games. And of course, respective YouTubers supporting their respective clubs will cover the specific games. For example, Hazard, I presume, will do Nottingham Forest against Chelsea. We'll probably have Jordan Hyman and any other Liverpool fans doing the Liverpool Crystal Palace game. You've got Mark Goldbridge, who'll probably do Manchester United against Villa. Josh, from a view from the stands, will do Man United Villa as well. So basically, all the YouTubers pretty much will cover their respective clubs on the final day. And I will be doing my respective club, which is Arsenal, and we're going to be facing Southampton. Still loads more action, though, before that. We've got the UEFA Europa League final live on the channel tomorrow. You can join us at 7:45 for an 8 o'clock kickoff, which will feature Tottenham and Manchester United in the UEFA Europa League final. Full coverage of that one and the trophy lift will be live on this channel. We are not going anywhere until the trophy lift has been completed, unless it is Tottenham who are lifting that trophy. Then I might make that decision to leave. We'll have 2 days off on Thursday and Friday, but we will come back to your service on Saturday, where you can join us at 3:45 p.m. Now, I want to point out to you that the playoffs are being charitable, so they are in support of the British Heart Foundation, which means that in a campaign where every minute matters. So the kickoff time has been moved to 3:01 p.m. Due to this 1 minute added time. Due to this 1 minute addition, we will not adjust the starting time of the stream. We will still join you at 3:45, but the kickoff time will be 3:01. So I must bear that in mind, that obviously that is going to be 3:01. And obviously, of course, you know, if I do suspect there's any delay, well, I don't know if I'll put it down now. Actually, I don't know if I'll put 3:01 down. But yes, it has been put on Wednesday match, 3:01 for the playoff final. It's a weird old time, 3:01. But it's all for a charitable cause in support of the British Heart Foundation. And of course, we will give you some details as well as on Saturday about that campaign that Sky Sports have initiated for the EFL Fair Playoff final. The League One playoff final will not be live on this channel. That is due to the Premier League final day being at 4 o'clock. So we will not have the League One playoff final, but on Monday, that is the Bank Holiday Monday, Monday the 26th, we will have the League Two playoff final. So the League Two and the Championship playoff finals will be live on this channel, but not the League One final. So the Championship and League Two will both be live on the channel, but not League One. What favour do you need? What is it? And by the way, people as well, we are counting down on this channel. We are counting down. We are counting down to Wednesday, the 18th of June, when the Premier League fixtures are released, of course. I've deleted them. What you'll have to do, mate, is you'll have to try and look for them on YouTube. Sky won't copyright you. Sky are actually very, very good. Sky do not copyright you for anything, which is so strange for such a big company, but they don't copyright you for anything. You can use Sky's resources. They are pretty much the only broadcaster which will let you use their resources without any copyright. Although, okay. Yeah, although Run Boy Run is a copyrighted song. I love that song, but Run Boy Run is a copyrighted song. So I need NCS to try and grab that one because I love Run Boy Run. Run Boy Run. Da 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 ba 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 boom ba ba bum. Oh my god, that song. It is the song of the Carabao Cup. Oh man. Truly one of the best football songs you'll get. Honestly, Run Boy Run on the Carabao Cup was amazing. Is that a hat-trick for Nketiah? Palace 3-1 according to Hazard. I've not got an alert yet to inform me of that goal. And I have got SofaScore notifications enabled on that game. So yes, folks, huge summer ahead. As I said, there is no tournament this year. We've got the World Cup next year. However, this year we are going to be doing some of the Club World Cup for you guys live on this channel. It's selected games. It will be games that are kicking off at probably 8 o'clock or sometimes 5 o'clock as well, live on this channel. All games are available on DAZN. And we will be covering the Club World Cup on this channel. And we are also considering as well doing the Vanarama National League promotion to the EFL playoff final. That is of potential. That one is live on the zone, so I'm considering it, but it's not going to be a promise. Like, at the moment, the only playoff final I can confirm that I won't be doing is the League One playoff final. It's due to the fact that I don't know why they've done it, but they've put it at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, and I'm not really pleased about it, to be fair. Yeah. Haaland. I've got no score update on that Wolves game, by the way, the Crystal Palace Wolves game. But it is 3-1. And it's Ben Chilwell who scored that third goal for Crystal Palace. So Ben Chilwell has made it 3-1 to Crystal Palace. And the Eagles, I can't believe it, but they are in Europe next season. Believe it or not, they are in Europe next season. The European Eagles and the FA Cup winning Eagles are soaring. So yes, next season, Crystal Palace will be in the UEFA Europa League. I think they should have the choice, though. I'm going to be honest with you here, and I'm going to be very, very straight here. And I know that this will benefit. Just listen. They should get the opportunity, right? They should have the opportunity. They should get the opportunity. Mate, don't share the sites, mate. I'm not interested, mate. I'm only... Pal, don't do that, mate. Yeah, I haven't asked for it. Yeah, I don't want to watch it. Yeah, I've got SofaScore. Give me notifications, all right? It's fine. If SofaScore fails, I'll use FlashScore. If somebody asks for the link, that's okay. If I ask for the link, that's okay. But I'm not really interested in that game. I'm only interested in the old flashes. I've already had a problem with spamming today. I had about 6 or 7 spammers of different accounts come on earlier in the stream. So I'm being a bit defensive over links today. But yeah, I honestly, from the Crystal Palace point of view, I think the Crystal Palace should have the option. Crystal Palace should be given the option to say, okay, we have qualified for the UEFA Europa League by winning the FA Cup. However, we think it's too much for us. So they should have the opportunity to stand up and say, we want to go in the Conference League, please. Because for Crystal Palace, Europe is new. And I think the Conference League is a good building block to start them off. I think the Europa League is too much. Now, I don't know if they'll get that opportunity, but if I was one of the UEFA footballing commissions right now, I would go and say, look, Crystal Palace, do you want to go in the Conference League? And then your Europa League spot can go to the others. Give them the option. Because if I were Crystal Palace, I would say yes to that. Because where Crystal Palace are at, I think the Conference League would be a good start for them. I think the Europa League would be too much. So yeah, if I was one of the heads at UEFA, I would give them that opportunity. I would say, look, Palace, you take the Conference League spot if you want it. And then the Europa League spots can stay open, and yeah. Because you might end up with Chelsea or Man City or somebody going in the Conference League who are more equipped to go in the Europa League, but then you'll have Palace who are less equipped for the Europa League going into the Europa League, but just about equipped for the Conference League. And I personally think Crystal Palace will cope all right with the conference. but they are qualified for the Europa. And I do question if because of how big it's in my opinion, the golfing quality between the Conference League and the Europa League is there for all to see. The golfs in quality are like this: up, and then the Europa League is there, and then up to the Champions League. Now, for me, here, about here on this middle bar, that's where your Forests, your Villas, your Chelseas all sit. Crystal Palace do not meet that bar for me. Palace are a mid-table side. They're very new to. I don't think they've been in Europe. And for me, if I were Crystal Palace, I would want to go on that bottom step to get, because it's going to be a taster experience for them. This middle step could damage their season. That's my one fear, and that's why I think that if a team like Crystal Palace or whoever wins the FA Cup or a Wolves, they should be given the opportunity to say, look, we don't want to go in the Europa League. We would like to go in the Conference League. UEFA should go and say, you've got to play in Europe because you qualified, but you can go down one tier if you want to. Let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with that or do you disagree with that? I think, as I said, if I was Crystal Palace, I would say yes to that. I would almost push to say, look, the Europa League is going to be too much for us. Can we go in the conference? And Selhurst Park as well is just about the right ground, actually, for a Conference League. And I know you might not believe me, and you might think, oh, so Selhurst Park can't host big nights. I'm not saying that. But when you think about the Conference League, that Crystal Palace are probably one of the type of clubs that you would fit in that genre. Let's just say this, right? And I know I'm going on, but this game's boring. So let's keep the conversation pointed up. But for any club, right? Let's just say this: for a club that's not been in Europe, right? So we're looking at Bournemouth potentially as well. Bournemouth, Palace, Wolves, teams that have not been in Europe before and that qualify for Europe in whatever way through the FA Cup or whatever should be contacted by UEFA. They should be contacted by UEFA to say, look, do you want to go in the Conference League? There's only one Conference League spot available in England, I think. There's only one Conference League spot. However, if I'm UEFA and I'm the other Premier League sides and I'm being told by UEFA, hang on a minute, if this club says the Europa League's too much for me, we can get that Europa League spot. I think for other clubs who are competing for the Europa League spots would agree with that. And I think as well again, you're looking at maybe Wolves as well, who might qualify for Europe in a couple of years. If Wolves qualify for Europe, I think Wolves would want to go in the conference. So, just a message for UEFA, maybe the clubs who've not been in Europe before, give them that option. Because anybody can win the FA Cup. And for all we know, Aldershot Town could win the FA Cup. Now you imagine Aldershot Town in the Europa League. I'm just saying it as it is. The Aldershot probably won't win the FA Cup, but it's the FA Cup. Anybody can win the FA Cup. And if you get a League 2 side or a Championship side winning the FA Cup, the Europa League is going to be, oh God, it's going to be awful for them. For a Championship club or for a club that's not been in Europe before, the Europa League is the Champions League. Let's just face it as it is. If you're an Ipswich Town or somebody like that, or a Southampton even, and you're told you're going to go into the Europa League, that's going to feel like the Champions League for you. For a Tottenham or for a Man United or for a Chelsea, Europa League is the middle tier. But yeah. Yeah, Jorgen Strand Larsen, goal back for Wolves at Palace. Oh, shoot. No. Hang on, there we go. Oh, no, I keep clicking the wrong scoreboards. Marmo Shaw. Yes, by the way, I want to... right. Yesterday, I'm just going to warn you about this. You added a new banner to my banners. Please do not touch my banners, all right? Yeah, you added a new banner to my banners list, all right? I deleted it. Don't do that. Because if you do that again, I probably will end up pressing the reset button and kick everybody out. Because I don't want people touching my banners. Unless you want to contribute to the cost of it, please do not touch my banners. That's all I request of you. Do not touch my branding. Do not touch my banners. Unless you want to pay half the money, which is £12.50, then please do not touch my banners. Because I'm giving you the StreamYard for free. And that nearly messed me up yesterday. When you changed that banner, that nearly screwed me over. Fortunately, I noticed it before I clicked it. But don't do that, mate. And you did it whilst I was changing my full-time banner as well. So yeah, don't do that, mate. Yeah, you've got your own folders for a reason. Red. Oh. Mateo Kovacic has been shown a straight red. Hazard, I'm going to set this straight for you, right? I don't mind you changing my banners for the scoreboards, all right? When you are around, I do not mind you changing my scoreboards. For example, just my scoreboards, you know what I mean? Adding to them. But what I don't want you to do is remove any of my scoreboards or banners or add any banners to my folder. The only thing I'll let you do is change scoreboard, the opposite. Yeah. Other than that, use your own folders because you've all got your own brand. You've got Fraser's got a brand. Flixer's got a brand. There's loads of different brands. There's all kinds of different banners folders. Yeah, the one that says example banners is my banners folder. No, the one that says banners is my banners folder. Yeah, only change the numbers, mate. Don't change anything else, all right? But yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, when he said that, yeah, I thought, right, I just need to set this straight because, yeah. If it does become continuous where I see things that are a problem, I will start asking for money for the service. Okay, that's all right then. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, anyway, mate. If you did want to split the bill with me, that'd be great. But you know, I'm not going to force you. But as if you start to annoy me with the StreamYard, I will start saying, look, you need to contribute. And I'll have you know as well that the package that I've got at the minute is on a locked price. All right, the prices have gone up for everybody else. My price has stayed locked to $25 a month because I've been on that plan. Yeah. Yeah, if you go on it, mate. Well, no, if you go on it on a device like a library device, something like that, where you're not logged in, and you have a look at the prices, you'll notice they're raised. And if you go to my package page, you'll see that it's a locked price because basically I'm paying the same price that I agreed to pay. You know, but if I leave that plan, it'll go up. Flix showed me it. It's gone up for a lot of people. If new customers are paying more, but existing customers who've already got that plan, they're not having the prices raised. Which is why I'm saying it's a privilege that I'm letting you use it for free. Because if I didn't let you use it for free, then you'd be paying well above what I pay as a new customer to StreamYard. Turquoise. Here we are, look, my account. Oh, Another red card. Studio, mate. Leave the studio. Leave the studio. I haven't consented to be in the studio, mate. Yeah, here we are, look. Here we are, look. Lewis Cook. Oh, no. Hang on a minute. Go back. Both of them have got 10 men. There we are. It's a bit mad, yeah. Yeah, advanced is 88.99. I know it's expensive, man, isn't it? So yeah, it's got everything in corporate. Yeah, you get an extra camera, 15 backstage participants, pre-recorded streams 4 hours. Yeah, not interested in that. On-air webinars, don't need that. Don't need that at all. I wouldn't pay advanced. I don't need it. I don't need it. Ready on? Thursday, Friday. What's going on then? What's going on Thursday? We got anything exciting for you guys to watch? You've got the German Bundesliga playoffs. You've got the Scottish Premiership playoffs as well. Livingston against Ross County, but nothing major happening on Thursday. And on Friday, bit of Serie A. You've got Betis against Valencia. Nothing major though. Nothing major. But Saturday, we are going to, we after tomorrow, we'll be back on Saturday. Do not forget that we will be live and direct to you guys for the UEFA Europa League final kick off 8 o'clock tomorrow. Join us at 7:45. And yes, 15:01 is going to be the Sheffield United Sunderland game. It's 3:01 for a reason. It's not a mistake. It is in support of the British Heart Foundation. That's 1 minute added on to the kickoff time. So 3:01. We'll be live from 2:45. Sheffield United are against Sunderland. And we will be live for that EFL Championship playoff final on Saturday. That is going to be the main event of Saturday as well on this channel. And our girlies as well are playing in the Champions League final for the women. DAZN YouTube, DAZN, TNT Sports 1 HD and Discovery Plus. So plenty of broadcasting options for that. I'll just reiterate that that's on DAZN, DAZN YouTube, TNT Sports 1 HD and Discovery Plus. No. We will start 2:45, mate. We'll start at 2:45. I'm not going to just go 2:46 for 1 minute. It sounds better for me to go live at 2:45. So yeah, 2:45. Nobody will remember. No, nobody will find it catchy if I go join us at 2:46 on Saturday. Nobody. I have Sunderland as well, to be fair, mate. Yeah, I'm with you. Marmouche. You think? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Maybe. Evan Nielsen. Out for a throw. Haaland's going off. And the man who's recovered from an ACL injury, Rodri, is back on the pitch for Manchester City. Rodri has made his return. Comfortable, yeah. Very interesting, though. Sky have used Simon Thomas on presenting tonight. I am quite surprised by that. You would have thought Kelly Case would have gone for this, but no, Simon Thomas. 6 minutes to go here. Man City 2, Bournemouth 0. 6 likes on the stream, big up. Over 10 votes on tonight's poll. Loving that from you guys. I really am. No, well, all of the games at the minute on the final day for Where's the Match are saying Sky Sports and TNT Sports to be confirmed. So, yeah, I mean, the Forest-Chelsea game has been strapped with a Sky marker now. It's going to be Forest-Chelsea has been put on Sky. That is the first one that's come out as a televised game on the final day. Huh? My rules are basic, mate. My rules are basic, man. I allow swearing. The only thing I don't allow is racism, spamming. Just no spoilers, no racism, no spamming. Straightforward as can be. Yeah, if anybody, by the way, is racist on this channel, I will be very quick to shut it down because, you know, it's important. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the rules for the studio I'm strict on because I know exactly what branding features I want. For specific competitions, I have specific brandings. So that's why I'm so kind of don't touch, because you know what I mean? Yeah, no, it is. Premier League have confirmed it, mate. It's on the Premier League app. It is on the Premier League app, mate. If you go to Premier League app right now, yeah, it's got a Sky marker on it. Sky Sports. Go on the Premier League app, mate. Go on the Premier League app. Sky Sports have got it. Oh, Kepa's out and Marmouche. No. (4-2) Palace, Eberi Eze. And Palace restore their 2-goal lead. Because the Palace 4, Wolves 2. Well, if it's not there for you, whatever. But why are you on the Sky Sports app? I've just told you, mate. It's on the Premier League app. Go to the Premier League app. You know, the actual app of the competition. And you will see there is a marker for Sky Sports underneath that game. Nico Gonzalez is going to seal the deal for Manchester City. A clean and comfortable win with 2 red cards, of course, but nevertheless against Bournemouth. Manchester City now 3 goals ahead. Cool finish from him as well. Three goals ahead. 3 points secured. Yeah. Yeah, you see, you don't listen, do you, mate? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying to you in the first place, go to the Premier League app. Why are you going to the Sky Sports app, mate? Who uses the Sky Sports app for scores and televising? I mean, seriously. Use where'sthematch.com or use the Premier League app. Don't use flipping the Sky Sports app. Six minutes out of time. And that is one long scoreboard. That is longer. Well, that is about the same size as my middle finger. Look at that. That is a whopper. Look at that scoreboard. Look how long it's gotten. If there's another red card, it will get smaller. Because, of course, one team will be down to 9 men. Marmouche is going off then. Well, tomorrow we might have a big scoreboard for the Europa League final. It's going to be great tomorrow. It's going to be great. Spurs against Manchester United. We'll be live for that one from 7:45. I need to go load back in a second, folks. Arsenal what? Arsenal ain't playing tomorrow. We're playing on Sunday and that's it. Oh, on TV, right, yeah. Yeah, we are, mate. I think we're going to be Sky. Well, it's not confirmed, but Liverpool are supposed to be on TNT. From what I've been told, TNT are going to get the Liverpool title party. So TNT can have the big game, and Sky are just going to do all the rest. I think really all the outside bits. Yeah, not a great night for those Bournemouth fans. It's not been a great watch either, but some good goals. Really comfortable win for Man City, though, really. No, that's correct. That is correct, mate. That is correct, because they will start the coverage at 3 o'clock, all right? They will start the coverage at 3 o'clock. No, that's right. They're going to start the coverage at 3 o'clock. The kickoff's at 4. But yeah, I've got strong rumours that TNT have got Liverpool, so that's good, really. I don't mind that. TNT can have Liverpool. Liverpool can go out of the way and have TNT. Liverpool can go on TNT and be out of the way, and Sky can do all the rest. I don't mind that. If Liverpool are on TNT, it's good news, really, because it means they're out of the way. They're on one broadcaster who are focusing on one thing, and Sky can just do some, mixed bag, really. Jefferson deflected and one back for the Cherries. It's 3-1. Late goal for Bournemouth, who've got on the score sheet and reduced the deficit to 2, which is where they were at half time, I think. So it's going to finish 3-1 here. Bit careless at the back. Manchester City. Full-time whistle goes, and City keep themselves in the Champions League race. It's a win for them, but, well, I have to say, letting the clean sheet slip like that, not great. But it's a good win for Pep Guardiola and his side. Final whistle then is Manchester City 3, AFC Bournemouth 1. To round up this Premier League weekend, we will be live and direct to you guys at 7:45 tomorrow for the UEFA Europa League final, which will wrap up this week of football on the channel. So 7:45 tomorrow, do be there. It's the Europa League final, live on Realltom Football. Your kickoff is at 8 o'clock. Join us for that one. You won't want to miss it. Tottenham against Man U. Until then, though, bye-bye from me. Take care, have a good night, and see you later. Bye.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes. listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight, yeah. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.